Hello everyone, and welcome to pros and cons of the video game Cast and Chill on Not Now Mom, I'm Gaming. These are short videos featuring gameplay clips or screenshots so as not to shoot too much in the spoiler department. Links to this review are in the description below. Let the reviewing begin. Pros. Idle mode. Honestly, I've never been a fan of idle games, although I know they can be fun for people who are doing other things and don't technically have time to game. I just personally can't stand to have a game open that I don't really do anything with, and I can't boot up another game in the process. It was a bit weird for the game to take initiative after a moment of doing nothing, but you can go into settings and change when idle mode turns on or just turn it off. When idle fishing is happening, the fish sell for cheaper than full price. I did go into idle mode before going to sleep, and after around 8 hours, I ended up with 6k, so hey, it works when you've got the downtime. You get a pet companion, and you can pet them too, of course. As you go back and forth on the water, sometimes your pet will vocalize when there's a good amount of fish below. They'll even look down into the water. I'm not sure they vocalize for legendaries though. Beautiful environments. Every place you go to looks so nice, and there's 4 different time frames that you can either switch to manually or it'll happen on its own. Sunrise, sunset, day, and night. Depending on the time of day, you might see wildlife in some of the environments and places you visit. Bears catching fish, seals hanging out on rocks, and the like. You learn about many fish, including the types of rods and lines that are best used to catch them with. And like with fishing in real life, you sometimes need patience on either trying to get a bite or the reeling in process. My 500-pound legendary took so long to reel in, and the line snapped at some point, so I had to try to reel it in a second time. But really, I like that you get bits of information of the fish you catch. Cons. Catches rely more on audio cues than visual. Not to say that you can't clearly see when you need to stop reeling and let the line slacken. I just wish that maybe they could change the line color to indicate its strain. Then again, not adding that in gives it a bit more of a realistic feel. Not all legendaries are wall trophies. After seeing my first legendary on the wall of the shop, I was disappointed to realize that aside from one other legendary fish in the future, not all of them are up for showcasing. I would have liked an ability to switch the wall trophy out with another, but alas, you can't. And that's the end of a pros and cons review of Cast and Chill. And if you're interested in a longer podcast review of this game, there's another link in the description or you can vote for it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and don't get in too much trouble when you say, "Not now, Mom, I'm gaming."